What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Yesterday was Monday, so it's always our slowest day on Monday. There's just not that much going on, really. And overall, decent day. Again, missed some four-mans very closely. This entry right here, this two-man, very, very close to hitting. It was the final kill of the game, and this guy gets a headshot, which is unfortunate. Seems like a theme recently is like the very final kill is a guy getting a kill and putting us and going over or whatever it is. But yeah, have some nice correlated hits on Counter-Strike. This one obviously very close. You see the 3 out of 4. This guy misses by like 2 kills. We have opposite correlation here on Counter-Strike. Have a full opposite correlated slip here, which I know it looks 0-4. You go 0-4 and you're like, oh, this guy lost every single entry. How could he ever do that? And it's because these pretty much just go opposite correlation, right? I take the unders on this game. In this game, I believe that these guys win a game that they weren't supposed to, and these guys go way over their lines because they get a ton of kills because they won a game. Same thing down here, very correlated. I take BLG versus TES. I took the BLG guys to go under. I took TES guy to go over. And, this was supposed to be a 1-1 match where one team wins one game, one team wins the other game. That's what all the sports books were pointing to. And BLG just dominates both games. These guys go over, and these guys get like 30 kills together. So I do play correlated entries, right? That is what I do on this channel. I honestly explain it a lot better when it's NFL season because it's very easy to explain correlation on the NFL, much more than like League of Legends, just because more people know about how football works than League of Legends. But it's the same concept, right? It's very correlated. The only other entry right here was obviously yesterday's play. We took Melissa Smith to go under rebounds. Great right there. Great call. She gets 4 rebounds. So I feel like I've been reading the WNBA really well. 2 days ago, I took Kelsey Plum to go under her line, and I told you guys she was probably going to revert back to her averages. That is exactly what she did. I mean, I think she puts up like right on the dot of what she's averaged through her career with like 18 points and 5 assists. That's exactly what she did. We took the under. It hit by like 5. And then Melissa Smith, I told you guys when she plays under 20 minutes, she normally plays under 20 minutes. She goes under rebounds, okay? She played 18 minutes. She gets 4 rebounds. We hit right there. LaRux is actually playing right now. He's going into map 3. He has 4 kills, okay? So he's played 2 maps so far. He has 4 kills, so he's averaging 2 kills per game. Again, if you look back to yesterday's video, I told you guys he averages, I believe, 2.08 kills per game. So he's right on his average right now. So he would need to get 6 kills in this final map to go over, okay, and have 10 kills. So he's on pace. Obviously, he has 4. He needs to get 6 more kills in this final game. So it's looking good. I don't want to jinx anything, obviously, because anything can happen, but it's looking good so far. I'll try to update you guys in the comments if this does hit. If this does hit, this would be 3 days in a row of a WNBA plus League of Legends cash, okay? All right, so before I forget, I do want to do the YouTube giveaway right here, and the YouTube giveaway is going to be Toxic Feels right here. So congrats, you're getting a free week of VIP. All you have to do is text me that your Toxic Feels, and I'll get you your free week right there. If you want to be entered in today's giveaway, I give away a free week of VIP every single day. All you have to do is like and comment on this video, okay? So I saw you guys commented like crazy last video. I appreciate it. Again, if we can hit today's or yesterday's entry with LaRux, if he goes under and does go under his line there, absolutely comment the crap out of today's video, you guys. It really, really helps me. So again, Toxic Feels, congrats. I'll get you a week free of the VIP. All right, so if you guys do not know, last week absolutely dominated on the VIP. We pretty much had this all last week. You guys see all this green here. This is going back to like, I don't know, this is going back to like last Friday at this point. So I know I've been showing this a lot, but you guys see everything here. Over the weekend, we had like 8 setups and only 1 of them cashed. So we could have easily had a 3 cash or 4 cash day on one of those days. Only 1 of them does end up cashing. That puts us on May. In May so far, we are up 39 units in May. Still really great performance. We have gone down about 8 units since our peak, and that's completely fine though, you guys. I do want to say VIP is not going to be one of those things where you just slowly go up 1-2 units every single day, okay? I don't want to give that misconception off. We play a lot of 4-man entries, okay? We play a lot of 4-man entries. So over the course of the month, we're going to profit. Okay, but day to day, who knows what's going to happen, right? Because sometimes the 4-man's going to hit, sometimes the 4-man's going to miss by 0.5, right? It's hard to control those variables, but there are some days that we go up 10 units, 15 units, all right? And then you need to be there during those days. You need to be there during those days, okay? So again, if you guys do not believe me, I have over 3,000 or 4,000 bets, which is absolutely crazy to think about over the past year. We went up 600 units last year. We are up 38 units this month. And then in 2025 so far, we are up, I think it's like 155 units or something like that in 2025. Puts us on pace for about a 450 to a 500 unit year. Again, last year we did 600 units. We are on pace this year for a 500 unit year. I try my best, my absolute best, to show you guys everything, show you guys the most transparent thing, transparent as possible, and try to be the most transparent YouTube channel on YouTube, okay? So once again, we win over the long term, you guys. There's going to be some days you go down a couple units, but the days that we go up, the days we hit the 4-mans are huge days. We did that all last week. Last week, we went up like 35 units alone. You guys see the absolute rise right here. We actually probably went more than 35 units. We probably had like a 40-unit week or something like that because we were cashing 4-mans every single day, okay? So let's try to run that back and do that again. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the first entry of the day. We do have Taco Tuesday. There are like no League of Legends plays on the board, so I wanted to get this video out. I didn't want to wait any longer. Obviously, I want to give you guys a League of Legends play, but there's no League of Legends plays on the board right now, so I did my best I could. We do have SGA Taco, and then we have Tina Charles. Again, we've been crushing the WNBA, so let's go back to it. Tina Charles over 8.5 rebounds, okay? So SGA, first and foremost, I do want to take his taco over, obviously. This is honestly a great taco by PrizePicks, so I appreciate them. Honestly, doing a good job there. And any taco that does come out later in the day, right? We're going to have a taco at like around the afternoon, and then we'll have a taco later tonight. You can take Tina Charles with if you have not taken her already, and if SGA is now off the board and not the taco anymore, okay? So Tina Charles, why do I like her, okay? Tina Charles over 8.5 rebounds. You guys can see her last 10 games. Now, again, I've been saying this, take all these last 10, last 20 things with a grain of salt because she's on a completely different team and we're in a completely different season now, okay? But the thing is she absolutely dominates the board. As long as she gets over 30 minutes, she normally gets around 10 rebounds, okay? Not only 9 rebounds, she normally gets like 10 rebounds, okay? She did just play a game versus versus Washington, and she gets 10 rebounds in that game. She plays 31 minutes. You can see a lot of times she's playing 32, 33, or 34 minutes in these games, okay? So last game, it was great. She gets 10 rebounds, which is a rebound and a half over her line, and she plays a solid amount of minutes. Straight up, it's just a very solid play. You look over her last 20 games, she's averaging 10.3 rebounds, and her line right now is 8.5, okay? She dominates the board. She gets minutes. You guys can see here, she has a little bit of a red streak, like way back, like last year or something like that, but this is because she was just playing like 18 and 20 minutes, right? When she gets above 30 minutes, she hits this 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, I would say, okay? So solid entry here. Again, we've been reading WNBA really well. Let's try to make, if we can cash yesterday's entry and we can cash today's entry, that would make it 4 days in a row of cashing a WNBA play. So again, leave a like for that, leave a comment for that. I do have one more play for you guys, but before I get into it, I do want to say if you want to get into my VIP, all you have to do is text me the word Bovada and I'll get you 2 months free of my VIP. So it's going to be the word Bovada on my number right here on the screen, and I will get you into the VIP with Bovada. All you're going to have to do is sign up for Bovada, take a play on Bovada after putting some money into Bovada. I'm going to pay you back the money you put into Bovada up to $25. And then once you do that, I will get you into my VIP. That is why it's free, okay? 2 months of my VIP. Again, so far this year, we're up like 155, 160 units. So every single month, we normally go up 40 to 50 units. If you don't know what that means, if you're a $10 bettor and you go up 40 units, that is $400. If you go up 50 units, that is $500, okay? And some of you guys are $20 bettors. Some of you guys are $25 bettors, okay? So big deal right there, right? To get into my VIP for 2 free months, because on average, we would go up 80 units in 2 months, which would mean $800 for a $10 bettor, which is big, you guys. And then you could potentially fund more passes that I'll have later in the future, right? So again, this is going to be the best method to get my VIP for free. Second play is going to be on Better. I really recommend taking this on Better for 2 reasons, right? We have Julius Randle. We have Julius Randle's line right now discounted on Better. So his line is normally 27.5, I believe, for points plus rebounds. So it's discounted by 5, which is a big deal. And then we have Alicia Gray to go over 4 assists. Last time I checked on PrizePicks, this was not available on PrizePicks. It was actually just a Green Goblin at 3.5. Okay, so it's a Green Goblin at 3.5 on PrizePicks. Every other book across the board, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, Flip, I'm looking at all the books. They have her at 4.5 or higher, okay? So this line is only available on Better. So definitely join the Better app if you do not have it. They send out discounts like this pretty much every single day. If you do not have Better, I also have a code for that you guys can sign up for. All you have to do is text me the word Better to my number right here on the screen. Once again, it's the exact same number, and I'll get you in for 1 free month of my VIP. This is going to be available to all the states in purple. So if you're in Arizona, it works in Arizona. If you're in if you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, it works in all of these different states right here. So text me the word better if you want to get into better. Text me the word Bovada, and I'll get you in for 2 free months on my VIP. Again, these are the 2 free plays of the day. You guys can go ahead and lock in. I will say later in the day, probably that third and final taco, I'm going to post it for free to you guys on my Twitter. So keep following my Twitter. I know I got a lot of followers the past couple days looking for different plays like that Jokic discount and stuff that we actually cashed on. And I'll be sending that out, hopefully with a League of Legends play, as long as there's lines up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys so much for the support, all the comments, the positive comments, the likes, everything like that. I really appreciate it, and let's keep cashing these WNBA plays. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.